Hello, my super fans. Welcome to another episode of Roy Comics, and I'm your host, Aryan Roy. We all were fan of the insanely famous cartoon show Ben 10, not because of its insanely cool action sequences, but because of the world it created. Ben 10 had so many aliens, and each belonged to its own homeworld, a different planet with its own environment, characteristics, rock systems, and of course, different kinds of organisms or aliens. So, without any further delay, let's dive into space. The first planet we are going to dive into is like an outer space Jurassic Park, the homeworld of Humongosaur, that is Terradino. Terradino is a mountainous, swampy, and beautiful planet with greenery all over, containing a vast and varied number of species. Basically, it is like the Earth during the Cretaceous or Jurassic era. Talking about the species, firstly, there are the Torbesaurians. They are the ruler of skies of their planet and are locally known as sky skimmers. They have very large wingspan and a combustible fluid, which makes them living jetpacks. Secondly, there are the Vaxosaurians, the species to which Humongosaur belongs to. Vaxosaurians are humanoid dinosaur-like creatures. They stand up to 12 feet tall and can grow up to 60 feet. When they grow up, they develop stegosaur-like plates, like the plates on Godzilla's back. Although they do not look like Godzilla. That's the point. The third creature on the planet of Terradino are the Tyranopedes, large armored reptiles like centipedes, and the natural predators of Vaxosaurians. They can grow up to 150 feet and can shoot web-like structure to catch their prey. The second planet we are going to explore is Aeneschimia. Aeneschimia is a light green-colored planet when looked from outer space. This is due to the large number of forests present on the planet. The trees form a thick canopy, and below the canopy in the dark live some of the most dangerous predators. That is why the achnachimps, the species of spider monkey, live only on the trees and do not even dare to move on the ground. On ground, they are the root sharks, the natural predators of the arachnochimps. They are snake-worm-like creatures with a rocky exoskeleton and a shark-like face. They have very sharp teeth, which are probably the worst nightmares of any arachnochimp. Secondly, they are the arachnochimps. They live on treetops. They have 4 arms, 4 eyes, 2 legs, and a tail, through which they can shoot their web. Although their web is very durable, but it can be made brittle by freezing them. The third planet to which our journey takes us is Petropia. Petropia is not like any other typical planet with a spherical shape. Rather, it has a fascinating geoid shape with hard and sharp crystalline rocks projecting from it. The surface of Petropia is covered with the same type of crystals as in Diamond Head. Although the classic design of Petropia was something different and fascinating, I have to say that the reboot design is also awesome. In the reboot design, it is round and blocks of crystal float around the planet in a ring-like structure, just like the ring of Saturn. Petropia was destroyed by Vilgax, but it was restored back by Sujilite in the episode The Secret of Chromastone. Now let's talk about some of the species of Petropia. Firstly, there are the Petrosapiens, the species to which a fan favorite Diamond Head belongs to. Petrosapiens are made up of blue-green diamond-like material. The males have a spike on their head and 2 to 3 spikes on their back, but the females don't. Petrosapiens live below the surface of Petropia, but after a civil war, a large hole was ripped off on the surface, enabling them to explore the world beyond Petropia. This planet also belongs to the Crystal Sapiens, the tribe of Chromastone. The Crystal Sapiens are crystal-based organisms with super durable crystal skin. Their bodies are covered with bluish-black rock-like structure, and they have a purplish or reddish spikes, through which they can shoot ultraviolet blast. Although they are not as strong as Petrosapiens, but their ability to absorb energy and reshoot it makes them very unique. For now, let's focus on the another planet, that is Viscosia, the home planet of After the original planet of Goop was destroyed, Viscosia became the home planet for the polymorphs. Viscosia is a hot, igneous planet with flowing lava energy everywhere. Lava seeps out from the volcanoes and cracks. constantly shaping and reshaping the planet. Nothing more is known about this mysterious planet till now. So now let's move on to their only inhabitants, that is the polymorphs. Polymorphs are unicellular organisms with a liquid or semi-solid form and come in different variety of colors, starting from green, grey, purple, orange, red, etc. They are basically scavengers, having a very strong digestive acids, dissolving nearly everything and anything. They can also spray or shoot acidic or corrosive slime. They can also change their density and can form and reform their shape instantly. I think this is enough for Viscosia. Till now, let's move forward. And the last planet on today's episode is Encephalonus 4, the home of Brainstorm. Encephalonus 4 is a large planet with tall structures built over mountains and canyons. Technology is far more advanced than any of the aliens mentioned in today's list. In fact, in some cases they show more intelligence than the humans. Like they have built numerous artificial satellites, movable platforms, and even jet-powered transportations. Talk about some crazy engineering stuff. So now, let's talk about some other species of this planet. Starting with, they are the cerebro-crustaceans. As suggested by the name Brainstorm, the aliens are highly intellectual with a very large head. In fact, 80% of their body is their head. And inside the head, there's a super powerful brain which is so powerful that it can shoot lightning blasts off their heads. They also have strong claws. And by strong, I mean really, really strong. And 6 to 8 spider-like legs. Then there are the natural predators of the cerebro-crustaceans. These guys look like a doggy squid-like hybrid, and hence are known as the Visitopus. They have enhanced strength and can extend their limbs as far as they want. As I mentioned earlier, they are dog and octopus-like creatures with a large sharp beak and brown colored skin with some spots here and there. Fun fact, the idea Visitopus comes from being the natural predator of the cerebro-crustacean is based on how real-life octopuses hunt and eat crabs. The third species of the cyber are the cyber squids. These creatures appeared in the classic Ben10 series in the episodes They Lurk Below. They are basically computerized squids with 6 flexible tentacles, mechanical claws, and sharp parrot-like beak beneath their lower side of their body. They generally live in large swamps of the planet of Encephalonus 4. There are more than 5 aliens from Ben10 Alien Force. But I think then the video will become too long. So I have divided the video into 2 parts. And with that said, this is the end of part 1. And part 2 will come soon. So if you like today's episode, give the thumbs up. And for more such videos, subscribe to Roy Comics. Till then, peace.